ongoing thing.
Hey, what's going on guys, JamseyJam here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to build a blaze grinder in survival Minecraft. So sit back, relax, grab some popcorn, and here we go. So the first thing you're going to want to do is find a blaze spawner. Now for this, obviously, you just have to go into the nether and locate a nether fortress. Now you might be really lucky when you spawn in and actually have your nether portal spawn in a nether fortress, but if you're not that lucky, you just have to kind of run around, look for it, and it should be fairly easy to find. Now, once you find your blaze spawner in the nether fortress, what you're going to want to do is just place a few blocks around this, around the spawner, like so. Now, I mean, this will not fully disable the blazes from actually spawning, but it will make the spawns a lot less frequent since there's not enough space for it to actually spawn them in. Since most of it's covered, so there could still be a couple blazes spawning. You could stop this from doing another layer, but I reckon that's probably fine. You can just kill the other blazes. Next, what you want to do is just clear out a large area. Now, this is going to be the area where you're going to push your pistons that push the blazes into a one block hole. Now, for this, just kind of mine out all of this area here and get a large spot going. Alright, so now that you've cleared out your area around the blaze spawner, which is just in this little box just here, you want to build a ring that is 3 blocks out from this 3 by 3 square just here. So all you're going to do, place 3 blocks out on each side and make a ring that is around that size. Once you do that, you want to get any block of your choice, but for the purpose of this tutorial, we're going to use glass because I think it looks pretty cool, and then you can actually see into the spawner as well. So if I was doing this in survival, I would use glass. You want to get glass or whatever block you want to use for the outside and build around 7 blocks down from your ring. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now once you do that, all you got to do is do that on every side. You've got all that glass filled in or whatever block you chose. You just want to do your floor. So this is a very simple part of the build. All you got to do is place nether brick or again block of your choice on the floor. And also, I recommend adding another, whatever block you used on the top. So, for example, if you use nether brick like I did for the top ring, then I recommend placing that also on the bottom, just so it looks good and it doesn't look like the glass just ends there. Now, once you do that, all you got to do is place in your floor like so, which shouldn't take too long. So just place all this floor in, and then you're ready to set up the collection area. Alright, so real quick, I did just realize that I accidentally built this side of the ring only 2 blocks away from the actual bit here, so I'm just going to fix that up real quick. Okay, so now that I've fixed that up, we can get to the area where you actually kill the blazes. So what you want to do, you want to dig down a 1 block hole right underneath the spawner block, just there. And then once you do that, you're just going to kind of clear out a little bit of an area just here. Now there'll probably be, you'll probably have to build like build a bit of a room down here. But all you got to do is kind of get about a 3 high room, just with enough space to kind of get your like enchanting table, your anvil, your all that kind of stuff, just to kind of get that set up. I recommend at least go for a 5 by 5 room. Now that you've got that set up and you've got a decently large space to work with, what you're going to want to do is place your blocks around the outside just like this. Now obviously you can use any blocks, but for the purpose of this video, I kind of want to make the actual area look good, so we're just going to use some quartz stairs like so, and then you just want to place that all around there. And for the purpose of, or for this one here, we're going to also add some windows just like this. Now you just want to place these all around and make sure there's no gaps in the actual walls. Now you've got that, you want to set up the killing area. Now all you've got to do is place 1 block there. Now this part is quite simple, and you just got to mine a little bit of an area in the ground just like this. Probably just it's probably best to actually just mine out the whole floor now that I think of it, if it's this big. But if you chose to make yours larger, then you won't have to mine out as much, obviously. But just kind of mine out an area just here, and then around the blaze spawner, you want to place 4 around this little block of quartz here. in the middle, you want to place 4 other blocks just there. So what you're going to do, you're going to be standing like behind these blocks so the blazes can't actually shoot you. So you don't get damaged while you're grinding, obviously. So you just got to place all these nether brick slabs just all around here like so. Next, you're going to want to place a few blocks just up here to stop the blazes from getting out. And then you also want to place some slabs just here too. Now what the slabs do, basically, the slabs are really just there so that the blazes can't actually shoot you. Now what you can do, you can hit the blazes, sorry, and then they can't hit you, and you can grind 4 XP. But the only thing is, you haven't set up there's no way of getting the blazes into that hole yet. So that's what we're gonna work on now. Alright, so now for the more complicated part of the build just here. Once you've built your area down the bottom, which will actually be your killing point, you want to kind of go up from that center spot just there. And you want to build a 3x3 platform just here. Not including the block though, that is your center point just there. You want to leave a hole right there for the blazes to fall through. Now once you do that, you want to set up this piston pushing mechanism, I'll call it that. So what this is basically is when a blaze lands on any one of these pressure plates, they're guaranteed to get pushed right into this center point or this hole just here. So how it works, the middle pistons here always push straight into the hole. They will never not push into the hole. And then the purpose of the ones on the side here is to actually push the blaze into the middle pistons, and then so they can get pushed into the hole. So it can be a little confusing, but I'll just show you guys how to get it set up so you can work on it for yourself. So what you want to do on 2 sides, on 2 opposite sides, you want to place 3. You want to have the 3 pistons, and then on 2 sides you want to just have 1 middle piston. So how it works, I'll just break this one side just so you can see. So you've got your 3x3 area just here, and now also, by the way, you're gonna have to place stone pressure plates, all just here, as you probably noticed. What you want to do, just place 3 repeaters there, just like that, and then place some quartz or whatever block you're using just there, and then place your 3 sticky pistons and 3 nether brick blocks just like that, or whatever blocks. It doesn't have to be nether brick. And then they'll just push out like so. Now you want to do the exact same on the opposite side. Now on the middle sides, I'll just go through because it's a little bit different, but pretty much the exact same. All you want to do just here is place quartz blocks, or again whatever blocks you're using, on the side just like that. And then you want to place your 1 repeater there, block up a couple blocks there, place your sticky piston, place your block so that can push into the middle. And then that's exactly what you do on the opposite side. Now, if you want, you can pause the video, you can rewind, you can go back, you can kind of slow down so you can understand if you're new to redstone and you don't really know what's going on. Now on to the next layer, and it's very similar to the first layer. We're going to use the same concept here. So first thing you're going to want to do, on top of all these blocks just here, and just all these blocks, you want to place just a quick little ring, just like this, just around the top, so it doesn't, the blazes don't interfere with the redstone and stuff. And then you want to place, obviously, a few blocks in the corner. Now what you want to do is you want to place your other block all around this this ring just here. So this will be to put the redstone repeaters on. Next, once you've done that, you want to place your stone pressure plates just onto here, just like the other one. Obviously, this is a bigger area though. Now, once you do that, this is very, very simple, very similar to the other one. All you're going to do is place your repeaters there, and then you want to put your pistons on the wall just like that. And then also you will need to place blocks underneath the pistons, otherwise the repeaters won't power them. So once you do that, you want to do that on 2 sides. And also both these sides have to be opposite sides. So I couldn't do this on this side and then also this side and then do the other 2 sides the different way, because it just wouldn't work like that. They have to be opposite sides, just like this, and then you just want to place all of them just above those these repeaters just here, and then you just want to place blocks underneath just like so, and they should all just push out perfectly. Awesome. And then next, all you got to do is set up these ones just here. So this is 3 in the middle, very, very similar, but exactly the same to the other ones just there. All you got to do, just that. And then obviously do this on the other side just like this. So again, 3 blocks, 3 sticky pistons, and then all you gotta do is place all your blocks on the or you want to just place all your blocks on the sticky piston so they can actually push the blazes. And then once you do that, you just gotta fill this in with any block of your choice, just like that, and then one just there. And then for the final bit just here, you want to just put blocks all around the top, just like this, so the blazes won't actually escape. Now you could build this higher. You could also add another layer if you felt to need to. If you wanted to expand on this design, you could also do that. For now, I'm just going to do a bit of a bigger area just here. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to fill the rest in with glass, because I reckon that will look pretty cool. I'm just going to fill all this in, just like so. There we go. All that is filled in. I missed one bit, okay. And then I'm just going to fill in the top with glass there. And basically, this should work for sure. I'm just going to place some blocks in the corners, just so everything's covered up. And then basically, when a blaze lands here, they'll go here, push there. And then every time, no matter what stone pressure plate they land on, what pressure plate they land on, they'll always get pushed to that center point. So it'll work very well, and doesn't even use water as well. So it's actually very effective, especially for the nether. Now, before doing this, I did realize, for some reason I wasn't thinking of this, but the outside may look a little ugly. Now, if you're using glass, I don't know why I did this. Obviously, you can use a block. I actually personally don't think it looks too bad. But anyway, now we want to just come down to our killing area, just in here. And you need to make a way, obviously, to get up and down this from this killing area to the top, just here. So what we're going to do just here is we're just going to make a little bit of a staircase just up here. And, oh, there's the glass there. Just a bit of a staircase up to the top here. And I'll make it actually... We'll make the staircase three wide, just so we got a lot of space here. So just like this again. There we go. Boom, and I'll just finish mining all this, and then obviously you just want to place some stairs on the staircase. Okay, so for the final touches of this build, I've just placed a bit of glowstone around here. I've set up the staircase so you can get up and down very easily. And then I've also placed some more glowstone here. Now this should still work exactly fine, and no matter where you are now, blazes will not be able to hit you. Obviously, you can make this area a little bit larger if you want to fit in maybe an enchanting table or maybe some anvils or something. You know what? We'll just get an enchanting table and an anvil right now, and we'll just place them in the corners here, because why not? Even though we can't really fit any bookshelves in, but oh, okay, of course we're gonna have to place a block just here because anvils do fall. And there we go. This is our enchanting and blaze area. So now if we hop onto, we'll just go on hard, why not? As you can see, there we go. They're already activating, and the blazes should fall right down into there. And then if we get out a sword, just like this, I spelled sword wrong, you can then kill the blazes, get XP, get blaze rods, and get all that good stuff. So yeah, that's the design. If you want to check it out from the top, you can have a look just here. And then you can also very easily see in the top if you do use glass, if anything is going wrong with the spawner. So anyway guys, that's going to be the video for today. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, it would be awesome if you left a like down below and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I upload videos. I try to upload videos every second day. I do like survival, tutorials, other cool stuff. But anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace out.